a short video update about my current thoughts about the altcoin market. As already discussed in the previous altcoin video that I posted last weekend, I talked about that we are heading towards altcoin expansion, strong aggressive moves up, and certain arts like Ethereum already started their expansion move up. And in the following I will talk about hype. I want to chart Fartcoin, maybe Ethereum, Litecoin and Pendle, and want to start with hype because hype is one of the major coins that retrace the whole week, while Bitcoin and the other altcoins made percentages up. So what do we got here on hype? We are in the fourth consecutive monthly bullish candle. We took out previous month high. We created a month of the low, which is a protected low for now, because we can clearly see that the price, if we add here the 1 hour time frame, this violet lines are the start of a new monthly candle, and you can see if when the new month started, here M stands for monthly open, you can see that the price deviated below the monthly open, consolidated, and took out internal range liquidity around this short-term low and started reclaiming the monthly open. The important part is here that the reclaim happened after important sell-side liquidity or internal range liquidity got taken out. So here we have a clean daily swing failure pattern, SFP. And this was the low of the month from where the expansion started. And you see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive daily candles without a sweep of the previous day low. And only after these 6 to 7 daily candles we had some kind of retracement. And the question is, will we move up again, or is this already a reversal? So a reversal can only happen after a consolidation or an expansive move. This means if we get a reversal of an expansive move up, we need a V-shape reversal down. But we already see here a bullish reaction, so I doubted that we will see a clean reversal from here without taking these highs around $50. So the plan is, or plan was already, to look for longs here, because always remember the trend is your friend until proven otherwise. And we additionally have confluence of the previous week weekly close, so we got full body candle above a consolidation that took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. And to assume that the first breakout, a real breakout after a 6-week consolidation is a fake out, is a stupid assumption. Always assume that the trend will continue, especially in this current environment where other coins also go up. So I will mark, no, I don't need to mark the new week, because we can see here on the upper left quadrant that we do have the weekly open candle. And also here and on the daily time frame we can see the weekly open. And yes, what did price do? On each day we retrace further down, although we had a bullish weekly close. So the probability for me that we see some kind of bounce on a Friday, while price went down on a Monday, consolidated on Tuesday and Wednesday. So we have here some kind of accumulation. And on Thursday we went further down, took out all the sell side liquidity, which I will mark yellow and with dash lines, so you know this is the liquidity. And now price trying to reclaim this accumulation area. And to be honest, if we use this as valid order block level and the price closes on the H1, which is in 19 minutes, the price should expand at least towards the weekly open, taking out this buy side liquidity. And if we really resume the trend up, I want to see higher prices around $55 or $60. But ideally, yes, we will chop around till the weekly close and start the expansion up next week. This is my plan for hype, and to assume this is a deviation or fake out is very low probability. Okay, next coin is Fartcoin. Fartcoin I discussed already on Sunday, and price is exactly doing what I was anticipating. What was I anticipating? The story of the coin is that we had on the monthly time frame a bullish reclaim of a bearish body candle, created an order block on the monthly time frame. We retested this monthly order block and created a swing low fractal, low, lower low, higher low, and now we are in maybe an expansion up, and you can see the monthly divider here in purple. Candles are on the daily time frame here on the lower left side. And when I made the previous update on Fartcoin, we were below this diagonal, and the plan was to see if the price can hold this fair value gap, which was created on 10th July, because we have had here consolidation, but observe how the candle wicks closed above the equilibrium of this fair value gap. This means price respects the level, we have buying power, and every sell order gets absorbed. What followed was a strong bullish daily candle on Wednesday, breaking out of this diagonal. And the plan was to look if this breakout is a valid breakout or a fake out. In relation to all the other coins on the market, the probability of a breakout, especially on Fartcoin, had higher odds, so you could have entered aggressive after this breakout. If we look on the lower time frames, you could have waited for the retest of the diagonal, or wait till on the retest plus the reclaim of this order block. The down candle, which led to the retest of the diagonal, gets reclaimed. This is then your new support or your trigger plan to long. And yes, price retested this level and is now going up. So the assumption is here that we at least will test still $1.64, and if this is real expansion up, we should see some kind of 1-to-1 or maybe 1.61 extension, which would be incredibly bullish, and yes, would mean $3 target to $3. But first of all, we need to reclaim this $1.6. I will definitely take partials here on 1.65 because would be pretty dumb to lose all the profits just because price wants to retest this consolidation. So better take profits and re-enter the position once this level got reclaimed, or just leave a small position open. That's my plan for now. So, and now we come to the most interesting coin for me, which is Pendle. I had too big position on that, to be honest, early of the week, and price did nothing. So I had to reduce my risk, which is in hindsight, or which was in hindsight, a bad decision. But yes, I will come to this later. First of all, what do we see? We can see on the monthly a pretty different structure in comparison to the other altcoins, because we have on the monthly time frame a big consolidation. Pendle is a cyclical coin, and we can see it's like to expand towards $6 and like to find support around $2. And exactly the same happened in March and April. We found support around $2, formed a hammer candle, and since then the monthly lows are holding. We closed on May above the April monthly close and printed in July a monthly inside candle, which is nothing else than a consolidation on lower time frames. So here on the left side we do have the daily time frame with the monthly dividers. So the monthly divider, or the inside candle of the June candle, is this price action part. So we went up for March, April and May, and then started a retracement. And within this retracement, within this monthly inside candle, we had a transition to maybe the next impulsive move up. Why? Maybe we had on this June candle, we took out this sell side liquidity, broke above this trend line, which also is some kind of falling wedge, consolidated, and then price proved it wants to make its next leg up by breaking to the upside, reclaiming this order block. This kind of consolidation led to the move down. This got reclaimed. All the sellers are trapped now. Buyers get buyers entering the market, cause the structure reclaims. So the forces are showing to the upside, and yes, what I wanted to see then on the lower time frames was a break off in bigger diagonal. What diagonal I mean? It's that one. 1, 2, 3 touches, so we do have a valid diagonal. And like on the previous example on Fartcoin, we had a breakout here on lower time frames, but you can see on the daily time frame we didn't have a daily close above the trend line. So it's really important to wait for a daily close above it, and then the following daily candle, the time frame structure on the hourly time frame helps you to find the transition towards a possible upside expansion. And this is where I entered second time. I took my first position around this daily close. The daily closed around $4.2, and on the hourly time frame To be honest, it looked like a fake out. You can see on the daily, it even looks like a daily SFP, and I pussied out on this position when price moved down to $4, but I re-entered when we had this fake out and reclaim of this order block level. And yes, price now went to the upside. Of course, the market conditions based on Bitcoin are helping the situation. But all in all, we had an inside candle on the monthly time frame, and what happens after consolidation is always expansion. So if this is a volatile low, we are now in the third wave, in the third leg up, and the third leg up is most of the time the biggest rally, the biggest leg. So I hope that we will reclaim this yearly open to test these $7. This $7 level, and this is why I love Pendle, to be honest. Storm XPT on Twitter also talked about it with his excellent indicators, signals, plus talked about some fundamentals that Pendle is higher beta of Ethereum, and Ethereum started this rally. By the way, the game plan is really only trade altcoins if you get big dumps. So you can take advantage of a higher beta bounce. And the second option or second chance to trade altcoins is only if Ethereum starts trending. So you can really see how oftentimes the community hoped to take a swing long on altcoins, and all the swings most of the time retrace back to the entry. And in hindsight, the best decision was to just trade Bitcoin. So that's an important point. But now we have Ethereum trending. The Ethereum BTC pair is up. So my confidence in playing altcoins is pretty high, pretty strong. You will notice on the timeline that most of the retards start being correct on their anticipation of coins, on their trade analysis. Have this in mind. You will observe disciplined traders with maybe not so much experience are most of the time sidelines, or you will what's the right word, you will see more noobs or more less experienced traders had way more gains than the disciplined ones, because in this kind of environment you have to be retarded. You literally have to be retarded to make these much gains. You have to lose of your risk profile. And the problem is that all these kind of traders, they're taking this much risk or taking all the altcoin positions, are not experienced in taking profits and holding these profits. They will do this over and over again until this 1% probability of a big dump happens, and they will lose all, or almost most of their gains. This happened to me 5 years ago, and now I'm on the lucky side to know how to play this environment. I can only suggest to you that you're following me, that you take my advice, not as a financial device, of course, but to know when to act, when to be stay on the sideline, because the most important part of this game is to have enough money, to have enough munition to play this game. And you know, when times like these appears, that you can double, triple, and more your account in a very short period of time, And most of the time, the best decision would have been for you to be sidelined and wait for these market conditions. So yes, much talking, but I think it was some valuable stuff for you. I hope you like this kind of new videos from me where I talk about my thoughts about my positions, how I will handle them, and generally the regular market updates. So leave a like, bookmark it, and share it if you appreciate this work. I try to continue this kind of video series, and yeah, hope you liked it. Bye bye.